Don't you love progress? Hey everybody, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing good. I am doing just great. So here is another Chibson unboxing. Yep, as you can tell, this one made it a long way and has some battle scars to kind of prove it. So hopefully this isn't going to affect what's in the box or styrofoam. And let's get it cracking over here. Alright, so here is another package that'll be going in the garbage minus the whammy bar. So I'm going to put that off to the side. And this, well, you know what I do with those. Alright, so let's try to get this out of this coffin here. And, wow. Alright, so this is kind of nice. Hopefully the rest of it looks just as good as what I'm looking at here. Like I said, I can't believe how dusty and dirty these things are. So far it's not bad. Frets are pretty good. It'll be polished a little bit. Pretty chunky neck. Here is the body. It just has a regular tremolo, not a Floyd. Three-way switch, pretty much in this location where it's supposed to be. Output jack is right up here. I'd say this is a pretty good copy. I'm going to have to do a little bit of finishing work on here. They did a little bit of a shitty job with buffing it and level sanding. But all in all, this is not bad at all. I'm going to stop hitting the headstock. So for right now, this is going to be the last one that'll be put on the wall. And, oh, again, nice inlay work, guys. There is a little bit of filler on this one. There's some spots where there's a little bit of filler here. Not much, but enough to where maybe you can kind of see it a little bit on this side of that bow tie or propeller or whatever they call it. Nothing on the headstock, no sticker hiding anything, nothing on the back of the headstock as well. So it's pretty much plain, but all in all, looks pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. This pickup is a little lower on one side, so I'm going to have to adjust that, but almost look like the Mazio pickups over here. I know they're not, but they look like them. Truss rod cover is pretty plain. Headstock shape is pretty much correct. Yeah, this would be a nice add-on. Looks pretty good, not too bad at all. So the whole plan of this is basically taking these fake replicas of other people's guitars, other musicians, and putting them along the wall, mounted to the wall. There will be a strip of LEDs behind them glowing outwards, and each one of them is going to be kind of straddled a little bit down the walls. And this will be going into my theater slash music room, so to say. Now, when I mean music room, I don't mean guitar practicing playing music. I'm talking about MP3s, albums, cassette tapes, anything else that I got that I still have a working player for them. So I'll be going over to my storage unit and grabbing a bunch of my stuff, that audio stuff that I have, because right now all I have over here is a turntable and my receiver, which is a home theater receiver, and I have a preamp for phono, because the home theater receiver does not have a phono preamp on it, so that's separate. And my receiver, and I don't know why I keep on calling it a receiver, but it's a home theater receiver, also is connected to the internet, to where I could pick out like any music from around the world. If I want to listen to something that's in Italian, I can listen to something in Italian. If I want to listen to something in Japanese, I can listen to whatever. The world is out there, and I'm able to access it. Also, it's connected to my main computer, where I have all of my music as far as MP3s go and stuff like that, to where I can play that upstairs off of the hard drives that I have down here in the shop. And eventually my computer will be set up in a new location and everything else in the shop over here, and hopefully won't get as much dust on it from doing the work that I'm doing with the guitars. And I'll also have more counter space off to the left of me, so I can do more work on guitars as well. So this is going to be just decoration. Now, some would say, well, isn't this like kind of an expensive hobby, as far as filling up a wall full of guitars that are, even though they're cheaper and not the real thing, they're all counterfeit or fake or copies or whatever. And it hasn't been too bad. I've been actually keeping it at a price range where I'm comfortable with, and not going overboard as far as that goes. So I've been able to build this collection up and still do other things as far as parts and stuff like that for building guitars. I've got another blank, and I'll be building another guitar. Probably, I'm thinking I'm going to be doing a flying V for my next one, but it's not going to be a traditional flying V. It's going to be a little bit awkward. But the only problem is that I need to look at a bunch of flying V shape guitars in order not to make mine look like somebody else's. So I want to try to make it kind of my own in a different way. But yeah, so these will be hung on the wall, and there will also be a picture of the artist with the guitar, maybe without, because some of the guitars that I have over there don't match what the player or artist was using. The guitar is pretty much kind of looks the same, but some may be left-handed or right-handed, and the player is left-handed, so that's not going to match up very well. But yeah, so they're just going to be for like conversational pieces, basically. And this one here, I mean, once I do a little bit of the sanding over here to flatten that out, get rid of this little imperfection that's right here, which is really nothing, and get it to where it's set up. These can be playable guitars. They can be taken off the wall, plugged in or whatnot, and play them. And like this one here, I gotta say, I mean, it's got a nice joint as far as the pocket goes for the neck. There's no issues with it. There is, however, a fingerprint in the clear coat right in this corner right here. So somebody was testing to see how cured this was as far as the clear coat goes, and well, I got their fingerprint over here to prove it. Again, I need to sand the clear down and kind of get it to the way I like the clear to look. And these are Chinese guitars. They're not the quality as you would think they would be, as far as other companies like I don't know, some of these Chinese guitars that they have their own companies and own branding on them, as far as not being trying to be somebody else. They're actually better quality than these guys are. And although I am surprised with the quality of some of these guitars that I've gotten, this one is also up there as far as being a little bit surprised as how it looks and how it feels. Like, again, the neck is a little chunky on this one, just like the last one I did. But as far as the quality of the build goes, other than the hardware and the electronics, they seem to be pretty damn stable and pretty damn good. So for right now, this is going to be it. This is the Randy Rhoads, and I'm sure I will be picking up at least 3 to 4 more of these to complete the collection of artists and their guitars. You guys take it easy, have a good one, and I will catch up with you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.